This is Inside the Vault with ADD Dan and KRock.
Where we discuss the dirty truths of sex, booze, and rock and roll.
Ready? All right, welcome, guys. It is episode 10 of Inside the Vault with
The season premiere.
ADD Dan and KRock. Hey, what happened to your face today? Like, you got a little taste of the...
I don't know. She said she was just really wet.
You earned your Red Wings today. It's kind of our Halloween episode, right? And your hair is kind of fucking killer.
On point.
I don't know if you look like
Say
a killer
point.
or...
It's on point. There's no such thing as fleek, remember?
It's on fleek. It's on fleek. Looks great. So we have a huge episode today, right?
Yeah.
So we got a live performance from our boy
Yep.
Bash So Cold. You've been working with these guys for a little bit, right?
Since 2013, I want to say.
Yeah, they're kind of badass hip hop group. Yeah, they're teaching me some of their verbiage
Some
today.
slang.
Yeah, I think I'm teaching them a few things too with my
With that? So what's going on over here? What happened on the chest area? The chestal region. What happened there?
skeet for days. Get it? I'm Eileen today.
Skeet.
Come on, Eileen.
Okay, I see.
Ew, like, ew. You got fucking tampons and shit. It's so gross.
Okay, that's fine. All right. That's no problem.
Is that like your... Yeah. So we have Bash and the boys coming on for a live video. Yeah. And then we also have an interview with some amazing couple. We're talking about swingers today, which we kind of touch base a little bit on some of our... let me fix this a little bit.
She broke the mic.
Hopefully I didn't turn it off. Anyways, so we're talking with a couple of ours that they do some swinger stuff, and we've been touching base on that, and I can't wait to get the inside scoop.
I'm interested.
Inside scoop. Yeah.
Inside.
Can't wait. So, yeah, so your costume's kind of interesting.
It's pretty terrible, but...
I'm saving for the real skeet on my face later. Like, I didn't want to fuck up my makeup for the episode, so I'll get the real stuff later. No?
Oh, yeah.
All right,
Make sure you DM her your skeet.
Listen, we want you to be looking at those inboxes, so we are
There's
at...
a lot of skeet that's been coming through there lately.
21%, Dan.
21% chicks?
You said 25% you'd start
That's my
watching
goal.
the fucking
Yeah.
dick pics that I get in the inbox.
Females.
Yeah, so this week you're going to be looking
All
at
right,
dicks
good.
and pussies.
And look, as you can see, I'm not afraid. I don't care.
I know. I thought you said you stayed up top.
Yeah, just let gravity do its thing.
Fucking
You
do
stay
it.
up top there. That's where all the action's at anyway.
Okay. So, all right. So we're bringing on a couple of our friends here, and we're going to ask them some dirty details of swinger. Like, how do you feel about the swinger thing? Have you ever done that?
No, I've never.
Would you? I mean,
never
listen.
swung.
We already know you feel very strongly about a chick getting too fucking.
Yeah,
You're angry about. You're angry about it.
I'm not
like
happy with
two
that.
dicks and a chick. You're like, fuck that.
two dicks and a chick. That's
Why?
probably porn, right?
So, listen, the swinger thing. I don't know. We're gonna ask. Like, does the other person watch while she gets? I don't know.
I don't know. Let's find out.
So you've never done swinger?
No,
Me either.
fresh out.
I might want to after this episode. Though.
We'll
see.
find out, won't we?
I watch the porn though all the time.
Of course.
Of course, yeah.
Of course.
All right, so we're bringing on Sarah and Willow. They're gonna give us some inside scoop on the swinger epidemic.
Swinger.
Is it an epidemic? I don't know. Is it a fetish? What is it?
I don't know. We'll find out.
I can't wait to hear.
Welcome.
All right, come on over, guys.
This is my house. This is where I live.
You can slide.
They're gonna sit right here. Yeah, they're gonna sit right here.
All right, so
Hello.
welcome, Willow and Sarah. Listen, excited to have you, hot stuff. Love the
Excited to
tats.
be
Love the
here.
tats. You should have a little bit of this on you too. You probably will later.
For later.
Yeah. Yeah. Yours or someone else's? I don't know. No.
We'll see what happens.
So listen, guys. So we talked about swingers a little bit in our first, I think our third episode, right, Dan? So we're kind of intrigued. Like, I want to know some more things, and I think our viewers do too, because we get inboxes and they ask questions and all that good stuff. So how does it come up? Like, as a couple, okay? How does that come up? Does it come up organically, or do you seek out somebody that you know is a swinger and that wants other dick and puss? I mean, I don't know.
DP. Well, I don't know. I mean, we do. Yeah. We do. Like there's online dating things. You know, a couple different applications.
Swinger online dating?
Yeah. Even got it for iPhone. They actually allowed it. I was like, wow.
I think we should do this.
Yeah.
Dan.
So
Okay.
there's some apps. You might look there, and then geez, I don't know. You know, it's not usually something that's talked about generally in public.
Okay, so by the way, so the point of the question is like, so when you first met, did you know you were both going to bang other people, or
We were both banging other people for
Mike?
We were both banging other people for a number of months before we stopped banging other people. So the conversation of like banging other people together came up pretty early on.
Because it's kind of hot, right? Like,
Yeah.
I say this all the time, like just like porn, bringing porn into a relationship kind of keeps things fresh, keeps it hot. Do you think being a swinger and bringing in other couples, that keeps it fresh and keeps you like, I don't know, like keeps it
Yeah, I think so.
hot, right?
Definitely.
All right. What do you think, Wolf Red Wings?
I just want to hold the mic. I'm really intrigued right now, so I'm gonna hold the mic and continue.
Are you mashing your meat right now underneath it? Your fingers are
The
red
blood's
too.
on your hands.
literally. Okay, so it just kind of. All right. So is there jealousy with that? That's kind of a thing. Like, I don't know. Like, I've never done it. So
With some people, probably.
Yeah.
Go ahead, babe.
When I had a similar relationship in the past, there was some jealousy I developed like later on in the relationship, but I haven't experienced any in this.
So you've swung in the. Is that the right way? Is you swung in the past?
Yeah.
Have you swung in the past?
Nope.
Okay.
So she brought you onto the swinger world. So wait. So what was he jealous of? Like when he was watching other guys stick it to you, or what was it?
No, I got jealous of him with other girls.
What? So what? You're not jealous of Willow, or what?
No, I haven't been. But
Why?
we've been
Because
more open.
you're open and he takes care of your puss, doesn't he?
Yeah. Treats it nice.
Treats that kitty nice. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't
Look
know.
at you, look
I
at
think-
you, not
I think
laugh
that's
with those
kind of
fucking
something
faces.
important in any relationship, whether you have one like ours or not, is that, you know, you kind of got to be able to please your other lover, but, you know, while you're doing it, it's definitely not a for you thing, you know? I mean, yeah, of course I want to get laid, but I don't know, when I'm doing things with her, the way I feel about her, you know, I love the girl, so I want to make her feel good. It gets me off to see her feel good, so, you know, hell yeah, we're going to do it all.
But that's weird. Like I will say, I love you to death. But I think that's weird. I think a lot of people might disagree and think, you know what? I don't want somebody else banging my chick. Like let's watch porn and whatever else. But to share my girl, like is that love?
Well, I guess that all depends. That all depends on the people, really, you know?
It depends on the dynamic of your relationship, right?
Absolutely, definitely.
I love it. So you guys are open and communicators, and we talk about that in a lot of our episodes, right, Dan? We talk about how in relationships and just in sex life, like communication's huge. Like whether it's communicating in how you want sex or just in general. So yeah.
I want your foof licked. Foof. Foofky? For long, it's long. It's foofky. Okay, next question.
That's like the heel hoof from the other day.
I guess it's a real thing?
All right, so do you consider this a fetish? That's a question I've always wanted to ask. Like, do you consider swinger life a fetish, or is it just kind of like, it works for you?
Personally, I think it's more of a lifestyle than a fetish. Maybe the activities we do during that could be considered fetish.
So, like, I flicked my beam today was about 7 times. Like, I was off today.
Jesus fuck.
No, like, I was off. So if I'm off work, like, so as a swinger, is that like a way of life? Like, are you constantly thinking about sex? I mean, I'm not a swinger and I think about sex a lot and I flick my bean. So what about you?
Do you ever see a couple and be like, man, I wish they're swingers?
I haven't.
I feel like that's a lie. I feel like okay, so I feel like that's a lie from that question. She was like, yeah, no, and he's like,
That would be really fun to go hang out with her. Yeah.
So do you ever do that? Like, do you say, hey, like, let's talk to that chick? Like, or let's talk to that dude? Do you do that? Like, if you're out in public, like, if you're at a restaurant and you're like, I want to finger bang that chick. Like,
I mean, like, we went out to a bar the other night, and I told him, if any cute girls are, like, talking to you, feel free to flirt away.
yeah, and you're like, bring them home,
Yeah,
bitch.
exactly.
Oh my God, you sluts. That's kind of hot.
Is it always is it a heterosexual thing? Or
Yeah.
are
Well,
right?
Kind of, not her.
Not for you. Okay,
Yeah,
so you're
I'm
only in
bisexual.
okay. Awesome.
Keep banging my Eileen. So Dan feels super strongly about 2 fucking beef missiles and a chick like, how do you feel about that? Will it
We
like
feel
being a
pretty
swinger?
strongly about it too, but in the exact opposite direction.
Oh my God! So you like that? That
I
turns
mean,
you
the
on?
pornos I think are hot.
Yeah, I do too.
And-
Foreign.
yeah, she fucking loves it, so why the hell not, you know?
Dan, you're mashing your meat right now.
And next to that,
I have an innie right now. It's shriveled up.
we've did a couple of DPs in the past, so
What's the?
what you're talking about?
Jesus,
Like double penetration, DP.
did you? You're so angry about it. You don't even know what it is.
I got it now. I'm ready.
Okay.
Double pen. I got it. I understand.
I hate sharing a mic with you because you get that bloody bullshit out. Ugh. Fucking puss juice. Anyways,
As long as it doesn't smell like it.
listen, it shouldn't. Listen, we've had enough episodes. If people watched, just saying out there, if people watch episodes, we talk about how you shouldn't have funky puss. So
Right. But if you have some woman's blood and clots on your face, it might coagulate and start to rot and ferment over time.
okay, ew. On to the next
And
question.
then next thing you know, you're not a very likable person.
Yeah.
Society doesn't accept that.
Dan's happy with his Red Wings.
Like I said, stay on top.
What's your? Okay.
As you could see, gravity didn't work.
What's your best sexual experience as a swinger? Like, what was the most fun? Like, damn, let's do that again.
Every best experience I ever had was with her. But if you want to talk about most successful thing we've ever had, I don't know.
What's success?
Probably
What is successful in a swinger world? Stamina?
actually
Length
pulling
of skeet
through.
shot? What
We
is?
all came.
Same-
Everyone had a good time.
Oh, I see.
Do you come together, or do like you have skeet fucking over here, then skeet over there, and like I want to know.
Rare that anyone comes together, isn't it?
I don't know. Well,
We do
if you
sometimes.
keep adding, more people, it's going to be a lot more difficult.
Right.
2 people enough is.
So what do you discuss it beforehand? Be like, your skeet goes here, your skeet goes here. Do you discuss that before?
Say to the other dude, no eye contact.
No, but
Don't
once-
look at my junk.
There's nothing really like that, but once
No
I did,
contracts?
once
No.
I did accidentally shoot a load in a guy's face, and that was not on purpose. Sorry about that, man.
That is so fucking hot to me. I totally want. Can I get video of that? I need to flick my bean to that.
It was so awful. Like I said, like and like when I go, it goes, and it's just like the slow motion thing of, and then boom. hit him
You just
right
did
in the
your- you just did
fucking
your own
cheek.
shot.
I'm like,
Oh, skeet face. Oh, okay.
that was bad. And so there are some bloopers here and there. It always makes for a good laugh.
Like, I bet you some dudes want to knock you the fuck out for that, though, right? But if
Probably.
you're a swinger, or you think differently. But like, I
Oh,
know,
I freaked out and got him a rag
listen,
right away.
I-
oh my bad, dude.
dude, you got him a rack. I do that for mine. I'm like, oh, get you right. You're like the bitch.
here.
You're like the bitch of it. I'm just kidding. Not really. Holy shit.
And it certainly.
You're
didn't
lucky
turn
you
on for
didn't
me to
get
do that
shot.
to some dude. Fuck, I'm not into that at
I
all.
guess like it's a different mentality, right? Like if you're into that, like you would expect like the load might hit your eye or something, and might be the other dude.
You could plan for that ever.
That's
That was actually during one of our DPs.
I
guess.
load during DP. Okay. All right.
That's kind of hot. All right, so what is one thing? Okay, so I've never experienced the swinger life. What's one thing that you feel that I should absolutely experience if I decided to get into that? What's one thing like, yes, girl, make it happen?
Boy, I mean, that's kind of a hard question to answer.
That's a hard. That's
It's a hard one.
question to answer.
Pun intended.
Sarah, what about you, Sarah? I want to hear from Sarah.
I'm thinking.
All right, Will, go.
I guess everything Dan hates. for
Skeet in your
starters.
eye. Skeet from another gentleman right in your eye socket.
I wouldn't recommend that one.
So everything Dan hates
Yeah,
would
the
be
DP thing is awesome. It's super. Is
Dan.
a
You'll
lot
never
of
be.
fun.
You'll never be a professional
But
swinger.
you know what? You gotta. You got to be able to be comfortable with yourself a whole lot, because your dick's gonna be real close to another guy's dick. So
Yeah,
Oh.
I watch those
Well,
porns. I think
I'm
it's
kinda
hot when I
watching
see
all
like
that.
balls
It's like
hitting
a-
balls. That's kind of hot a little bit.
I don't think my balls ever hit anyone else's balls.
Oh, well,
Coin purse.
I mean,
they must have been little balls.
I suppose
I mean,
anything's possible though.
when you're in those close quarters, you definitely got balls hitting. Come on.
I say the best part is that you get a variety of sex from different people. Right. Like, it gets kind of old being with the same person all the time, you know?
So what
And
if you
people
just
seek out others, like, without their partner knowing? It's better just to be open about it and do
I
it
get it.
together.
I dig it.
Right.
So you kind of figure
And not
it's
only
like
that, but we learn new things too. You know, like we met somebody who did rope stuff. So you know, do little
So,
rope
like-
things. Yeah, like suspension, tying, things like that.
Okay.
oh
So
fucking
that would
tying
get
up.
into more of your fetish community stuff, like you were talking earlier.
So like I don't know, like I feel like you bring porn, like let's watch porn and like find some new stuff. I don't necessarily feel like I need to bring somebody else in the gig, but I mean, yeah, I mean, I guess you can get a taste all the flavors.
Yeah,
Without-
I'm kinda weird as a
without
guy, though.
cheating.
Like, I'll even sit down and watch porn, but it's not even really a big deal for me. Like I'll look at some naked pictures on my phone every once in a while. but-
Naked pictures isn't the same as
I watch more porn than him.
Oh, she watches a ton more.
I do
But
too.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
on
I
my
don't.
top of
I'd
that.
rather be there than watch it. You know. So
Ideally,
yeah.
when there's hot dimes all over the place, you'd rather be there fucking them than watching on your small laptop. Yeah.
Yeah, or you know, if there is a porn on, at least have somebody there to take care of, you know, me while I take care of them. You know,
That's good.
I
then
dig
it's
it.
almost like a soft swap thing. You know, like oh, there's a couple over there banging, and my couple here is banging.
So like, have you? So again, we're reiterating because like I've had a few cocktails today. I think we said it at the beginning, but I didn't listen. So were you always into other people? It was your first time. Your first time. His first time, but you've done it before.
You know what?
So is it? Do you think? Well, I'm going to interrupt you really quick. Do you think, Sarah? Do you think that you would? I mean, like that's always going to be what you look for in a relationship, or what?
I'm not sure,
Yeah,
honestly.
it just works right now, and that's
yeah,
it.
it works for now.
That's awesome. I like to know the viewers' feedback because they were questioning us a little bit. We didn't have the answers on the swinger stuff when we talked about that.
Now we fucking do.
Yeah, episode 3, like we talked about it, and like we didn't really know. And I love the dirty details. So
DP.
you're an angry bitch about it.
I'll be fine with my blood face. I'll be fine.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us for sure. Thank you so much for coming on, and I think we're gonna have you on again one more time. I got some more recaps. Once we get the viewer questions, we're gonna recap and see what else they want to know. So hot
All right,
stuff.
sounds good.
Sounds good. All
for
right,
having us.
awesome for sure.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. And now, coming up here in a second, we have our first ever, right, in ITV. We have our first ever live performance on the ITV stage.
Yeah,
behind us.
so we're going to get with Bash and the boys a little bit, and we're going to find out why are you so close to me? We're going to find out why you're so close to me, first of all. No, it's the skeet shot.
It's my blood face.
So we're going to get with Bash and the boys, and we're going to talk to them. So listen, let's give a little, like, pre-story on them, okay? So they've been working with you for a little bit. When have they been working with
Since
you?
2013, I want to say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2013.
In the studio.
Awesome. So, and they're getting ready to do a CD release.
Yep. New album coming
And
out.
Yeah, let's bring the boys out. Let's see what's up. So you're going to come over with
I'm
me
going to come
and
back
bring them
over so you don't
Yeah.
complain again.
Awesome.
All right. Bash and the boys. Bash and the boys. Wait, is that a new album? Bash and the boys.
You hold that. I don't want to share my mic with you anymore. What's up, guys? Hey, welcome to Inside the Vault. I know you guys are big fans, so
this is-
happy to have you on. I love it. I love it. So, hey, Bash, this is you right here. Bash So Cold, right? So listen, you guys have been working with Dan since 2019, correct?
2013.
13. I have another shot.
That was a shot. Speaking of shots.
Shots. Let's do
Everyone,
a round.
everyone, welcome. We're doing this again. Amsterdam. Real quick, you keep talking. It's fine.
That's cool. So yeah, pour him a little bit faster. So you have a new album release coming up. It's called For the Family in November. We're gonna do a shot to this album release. You're about to perform for us, huh?
Oh yeah, he is.
Like, is this like a smack in your ass? Am I gonna flick my bean to this song or what? Like,
Oh, and you know what? Bash wrote this beat too. Yep. Made the
listen,
beat.
give him the mic.
Oh,
Don't. You're such a mic hog. So tell me a little about For the Family. Okay, so Bash, we're gonna cheers to this. I'm gonna let you do the toast. What are we toasting to?
Cheers to For the Family.
For the Family. Here we go. All right. So delicious. All right. So for the family, right? So it goes off. I'm having a hard time today. In November, right? So
Yeah.
tonight you're going to sing the song Drip. So when I heard the song, let me just tell you, the first thing I think is like, of course, like, because I watch a lot of porn.
Puss. No.
Give him the mic. Share the mic.
I'm thinking
No,
dripping puss.
That's exactly
Follow
it.
the
Like
drip,
you're
like-
chasing the fucking wet pussy.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing I thought. Follow the drip. If not, maybe that inspired you for another song. Yep. So that's like chasing some pussy. It's not though. You explain to me what it is. What is follow the drip? What's it about?
Follow the drip is basically just following the trend. I'm a trendsetter, so you feel me? Like most of the things that I do, a lot of people copy. Like I'm not saying that, you feel me. I'm not trying to say nobody shine, but like
Yeah.
I do a lot of stuff that people don't do.
So
Is it following style clothes? Is it following jewelry? Is it following
it's what you
songwriting?
do, just in general, right?
Everything?
Just in general. But drip, I mean, a lot of people got, you feel me, different definitions for drip. Yeah.
I'm born with a drip. As once I hit 40, it was like I drip. Would you listen? Like like, are you like that's normal when you hit 40, man? Yeah, you're judging, you motherfucker. Anyways, yeah. So, yeah. So I'm lost in my train of thought. I was talking about flicking beans. I don't know. I got it. So. Is this episode over yet? I got shit to do. No, so follow the drip is you're a trendsetter, right? Like you're doing your own thing, and like it's kind of like you're like, yeah, I hope you enjoy my music. I hope you enjoy my artistry. But if you don't, it's okay, right? Is that kind of what you're saying? Like this is I
Exactly.
roll the way I roll, and that's it.
Exactly.
I love that. You know, we've interviewed a few hip hop artists, and Dan works with a ton of hip hop artists, which you guys already know. You've been with them for a while, and a lot of them have that same kind of mentality. And you know what? People appreciate that. They appreciate that free spirit. It's not like you're trying to throw it out on them, you know. So I love it.
You got to be your own creativity, because if you
I do. I love that. I love that.
if you copying somebody else, then the rap game is not for you.
Listen, believe you, like they'll copyright your ass. We do.
Exactly.
So the inspiration, we talked a little bit before. You and I had talked, like your inspiration for the family. It's all about you guys, right? It's all about that's your inspiration for this album. Your family, you got each other's backs, right? And
We're all family.
and you're setting the drip. You're not chasing drip. You're setting the drip.
Drip setter. Passing the drip
I think you
down.
guys are gonna have a new album after this podcast episode. I think it's gonna be a little bit more sexual than fucking trend setting. Like, just saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys have done videos with Dan, I've seen, and like you guys are pretty badass. Like you guys are the real deal, which is very cool. So we have you guys for Instagram, and we're gonna actually throw that on there. You guys got Bash_Soko. He's on Instagram. Big Fam Rio RIO on Instagram. We wanna like kind of get you guys hooked up because like you guys are pretty badass. Like you're great hip hop. We have a lot of hip hop artists that follow us as well. People that are in the industry and like people that love us on Inside the Vault. So we'll definitely like give you guys some plugs with that. So you guys are starting a tour, correct? So you're gonna be you're busy in November, and you squeezed us in. Yes, it was because you wanted the sex talk. You were all about the swingers. You're like, let's see these swinger people. Just kidding. Were you? You were. Yes. So wait a minute. I'm gonna stop really quick. How do you think about the bloody puss? Like, what do you boys like? You better pass. First of all, pass the mic. Pass the mic. I want to know from every one of you. So who's all on that bloody puss?
That ain't me.
I want to know. Tell me what you tell me.
Nah, I just I could pass. I could wait.
You'll just wait a few days. Like, listen, it's like
Is
three.
that like a
3 to 7
blowjob
days.
coupon?
Kinda, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got, hey, you know.
They-
I can
they-
wait. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I think they I think they would choose the come on Eileen first.
So you trying to say you're in there and put the towel down?
I mean, I put the towel down.
Yes.
But I ain't putting my face down there. You know what I'm saying? We ain't putting my face down there. But I done put the towel down, but I ain't put the face down. But that ain't no every occasion. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're not. You're gross straight out, right?
Hey, that was my girl. You know what I'm saying? We was like together, so it ain't like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't doing that with like no randoms. You know what I'm saying?
Not random. No.
Hey, but that was back in my thirsty days. You know what I'm saying? Like I moved on. I'm not as thirsty as I was.
So wait. So you just jerk it off like come on Eileen kind of thing
Hey,
for
if I got to, you know what I'm saying, for them 7 days, shit, I gotta do what I gotta do. You know?
Dan, you're the only one that loves bloody puss.
I don't love it.
Well, yeah, obviously, yeah,
I
Dan.
don't prefer it.
You just came down the stairs looking like that.
But it's there. What if she's a dime piece? Come on. What if she's thunder?
Yeah,
Oh, God, they're not going to record me anymore. This dirty motherfucker.
So I have a question for you. Let's get off the album for a second. I got a lot of sex questions. So I want to know the dirty deeds from you guys. So how about porn? Because like, you know, I know you watch Inside the Vault all the time. So you know that we watch a lot of porn, and he mashes his meat like 24/7. And I flick my bean about 5 times a day. So we all know POV is his jam, right? POV.
Damn, what's on my leg?
Get your meat off it. Get your meat off his leg. So what do you guys do? Are you into amateur porn? Are you into the pro porn? Or well, I need to know.
I like them both. You know what I'm saying? I be in the pro shit. You know what I'm saying?
So have you guys done swinger stuff?
Nah.
Quick no.
Are you guys interested after this segment?
Nah, you know, I mean, you know what I'm saying? If that's something that, you know,
If you don't love her, right? Oh, look there's a bunch of softies here, right? You guys are like, no.
You know what I'm saying? I did my thing, you know what I'm saying, back in the day as far as like, you know, running trains and stuff.
Running trains. Yeah. That's the one that Dan is so passionate.
Yeah, that would be like the DP type shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it's still, it was rule. We had rules, you know what I'm saying? You
Don't look at my cock.
You couldn't even be at the same
So
end,
there was no skeet on the face. Somebody got hurt. Somebody ought to hurt somebody.
It was like, I mean, I did at the same time with my brothers, you know what I'm saying? Like,
What?
It's just, you know what I'm saying, you stay down there.
Wait, he's got a lot to say. Pass the mic. I can tell. He's like, his mind's flowing. So wait a minute. Bash, or don't be getting shy on me now. Listen. So, like, he's talking about running trains and stuff. Like, have you had your moments?
Yeah, I have moments.
So what? Now, all of a sudden, swingers aren't attracted to you? You're not attracted to, or what?
I'm not saying I'm not attracted to swingers. I mean, I don't know how to put this. It's just, shit, what's mine is mine. Yeah, it's different from, you feel me, just having
fun.
Yeah, like one female, you feel me, that's for everybody. It's a difference. In between having another female that's how I feel swinging is.
I respect it. I like it. I love it. Look at you all soft and shit. You rap all tough and then you're all soft.
I'm a ladies' man.
Yes. I love it.
I'm a big teddy bear, but I also intimidate people too, so don't get it twisted.
I'm not scared. So, okay, so let's go back to the porn. We went to the swingers thing. So how about, like, we talked last time, like, Dan's kind of into the best friend porn. I'm into the cousins porn. Like, you know, the stepmom, whatever. Like, do you guys have specifics that you kind of go to that make you skeet faster or what?
I don't know. I like the stepmom shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm sticking with that.
Yeah, like screaming, real moaning, like real.
Listen, listen. The hee hee. I say it every episode. That's bullshit.
The sounds is like 75 to 80% of it. I'm just telling you.
Those bitches can fake it so easy though.
I mean, I ain't gonna fake that. That's just how you know you. Yeah.
Don't be quiet.
Wait, boys. Some of those.
Like headphones. How do you get away with this shit?
Some of these girls need a pillow.
Why can't you sneaking around and shit? Someone's in the next room and I can't pretend that's Terminator 2. I can't pretend it's a movie.
No, not like screaming to the point where you feel me.
They're getting abused.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love it. I love it.
That was Ice Cube. Come with me if you want to.
So good. It's so good.
My bad, that was Ice Cube.
Oh my God. So listen, so we're ready to hear you perform, and thanks for your sexual insight. Like, you guys need to come back for sure. Like, you guys aren't shy at all. I love it. I mean, we're gonna have a strip off in another episode. So maybe you guys can be part of the judges.
Make sure I get invited. I don't care about them. Make sure I get invited.
He wants to make sure he's there.
Fuck for the family.
All of a sudden, he's like, we forget about. All of a sudden, the family's nothing.
No, I'm single. I'm single.
I love it. All right, guys. So we're gonna have you perform. You're gonna drip, and it's not about wet pussies, boys. Sorry. I mean, we can pretend though. Like,
of course.
Following the drip is following the trend, right?
Of course, yes.
All right, boys. We can't wait for you to hear you perform.
Yeah.
All right.
Give me a second. We'll get it.
All right. Awesome. Very cool.
Technically, we're on a break right now for like 30 seconds. I just gotta get the music going. Oh, here, you actually have this too. You keep this.
So the boys, are you coming up with me? No, we ain't going. Mic check 1 2 1 2. These niggas wanted this, who they gon' diss, not me. Still got connects in the streets, I'm still pistol poppin'. You know I keep a 30 around me, you know I keep some shooters around me. Big cat, can't fuck with your little ass whore. Might fuck around the A-store, tell me who's poppin'. Bet you know you be poppin'. Tell the little niggas just stop it, cause I got the sauce. Yeah, from my neck way down to my kicks, yeah. Pull up, I'm taking your bitch, yeah. Shorty, she all on my dick, yeah. I'm big poppin', tell the little niggas stop it. Oh cool, I'm a title, got the main bitch poppin'. Bitch on the top of Ace, bitch, Drew rockin'. Call me Big Papa, got all the hoes boppin'. Follow the drip. Oh yeah, follow the drip. Follow the drip. Oh yeah, follow the drip.
Guys, thank you so much. We're wrapping up the final.
1 minute, then I'll say bye. Okay, we're
All right, ready?
Everything's live.
Oh my gosh, what a great episode, Dan. What a good time.
Awesome.
So, I mean, my
Way to
skeet,
end the season.
my skeet dried up. I got my little shake on with the drip. I swear to God, that drip is not about trends. It's about pussy.
It's gotta be.
That's my humble onion to say. So listen, so this is the finale, right?
That's
You
right.
got your Red Wings, I got my skeet on, and we had a live performance. And next week starts season 2. And are you ready to tell viewers what we're doing?
I can't wait.
So let's give them a little insight. So we met with the president of Ambiance, and we are going to interview her with all these amazing sex toys that she offers at all of her stores.
Rubber fists and all.
And we're going to do on location Ambiance in Mayfield Heights. So I can't wait to get the whole.
That's a thing. That's a thing. By the
Oh
way.
my God. Yeah. I think I might have one of those in my
Of course. you
closet.
do.
Anyway, so I can't wait to meet with her. So that is the kickoff for season 2. So what a great season, Dan. And your
right.
hair is like way better.
Right there.
Get-
On point.
Get rid of
Not
the
fleek.
get rid of the Red Wings. Wait a few days. You don't need to eat that pussy yet.
All right. Well,
saying.
I'll think about it.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we
Season
will
1.
see you season 2 next
Recap.
week.
Yeah.
Woo!